of mindfulness means we want to also create this space for ourselves and those around us to show up differently. As you were playing these roles, you were saying, this isn't me, or this isn't me, but I know who this is. Right? That person, Right? Well, what if that person was in class with you and was practicing these new techniques? Attention regulation, emotion regulation, cognitive regulation. And you walked into the meeting with that person. You've already judged that this is the role they take. Do they have a chance to show up differently around you? Just notice that. Notice how we keep other people in roles that we've assigned to them.
Maybe even promote it.
Yes. Yes. We do that a lot. I feel that a lot. And as I move in my practice and say, you know what, that might have been the role that I take in meetings when I first came to San Diego State, but I'm practicing this. And that means I'm going to show up differently. And when people react to me showing up differently, it's good practice. Right? It's good practice. I just noticed, wow, that's interesting. That person just like flipped out because I'm showing up differently. Or got really disappointed in me because I'm told, because they expected me to play one of these roles. Isn't that interesting? So just notice. That person's not bad. Just notice. And decide what you want to do with that. Do you want to have a conversation with them and say, I'm practicing attention regulation, and we'll give you the theory for it, so you don't sound like a hippie, unless you don't mind. Sound like a hippie. But these are the things that we just want to bring to our attention. And I know it sounds like a lot. Oh, I've got to pay attention to this. No, you don't. Just all you really have to do is pay attention to how you feel, then what you're thinking, and then make a choice about your words and your actions. Because I often can't make a choice about how I feel, but I can make a choice about my thoughts around that feeling. Does that make sense? Questions on that? Yeah. And I noticed when I was driving home from that meeting last night, I noticed that I got into this, I had a latent defensive posture. Right? So I was in there and I was observing and I was keeping open because I wanted all this I wanted to create the opportunity for spontaneous creativity. So I wanted to keep open. And